Et les gars, bonsoir, j'ai pour un nouveau live sur Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Three Hopes. Three Hopes. Three Hopes.
Dégage! Les chiottes arrivées!
Il y a quelque chose sur ma route et...
Oui, moi aussi avec quelque chose sur ma route.
Game Capture HD. Nanana. C'est une chouiche. Offre multijoueur jusqu'à 67% de remise. Waouh! Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a plein de dialogues chiants de nouveau là. Nanana. Ouais, je vois bien le truc là. Bonjour Arval.
Right on.
Right on.
Can I help you?
Les serpents des ténèbres, c'est quand même un nom pourri ça. Il y a énormément de choses dans ce jeu qui sont inutiles.
Leave it to you.
How may I help you?
By the by. Do you have a moment? Let me see.
Let me see.
Huh?
Have you heard?
I know you. Listen up.
Huh?
Basically,
Basically.
Come to think of it,
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Listen.
Got a sec?
La force a une odeur.
Oh man.
What?
For real?
you there.
Come here.
Well, why would you want... I'm sorry, but no.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Na 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 na. Ça va être un peu abusé là.
Everything has its use.
Oh no!
Unbelievable. Let's see.
Oh.
Tellement de trucs.
This isn't a joke.
Tellement de trucs différents que tu peux faire dans le jeu, mais à ce niveau de difficulté complètement inutile.
Oh.
Et pourtant, j'ai pas un niveau de difficulté le plus bas, je crois.
Nah.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Between victory and defeat. Pourquoi il peut pas passer là? Parce qu'il faut se supprimer. C'était bizarre de pas pouvoir passer à du radio. Qui est au niveau le plus bas? Baltus à mon avis. Et 23 seulement. Eh ben, il va devenir le deuxième plus fort, c'est bien.
If these arms.
Hey, a new.
Only I
Just gonna let.
Alors... On va pas mettre chaise hein, du coup. On va mettre chamire.
I am capable.
Eh bien, eh bien, bravo. Je le vois pas devenir autre chose donc Marion. Personne d'autre ne s'entend entraîner, je fous. Pourquoi je n'y crois pas? Parfait.
Even in
Très bien.
Training can be the difference between victory and if. Can't wait to see how you do. Wonderful.
Ah 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 ah.
Did you hear?
care to make yourself useful?
I will. Très bien.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Ah, Hubert avec Monica. C'est du fromage.
Indeed. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Caspar avec Pietro. J'ai obtenu une plume de hibou.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Of course.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Of course. Ta 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 ta. Très bien.
We all must do our fair share.
On va
Care to make
avoir
yourself
plein de
useful?
dialogues de soutien ultra intéressants. Je dis ça de manière très ironique, hein, forcément. Très bien, des points de renommée en
We
plus.
all must do our fair share.
Ah, l'avantage de des points de renommée. Sauvegarder. Il y a 20 heures sur ce jeu, eh ben. Alors, chaise avec Elgord, qui va être au niveau max, je crois.
Oh, Edelgard. I'm glad I found you. Got a few?
Of course. What is it?
Well, remember how Hubert laid into me after the Knights of Saros raided Enbar? It got me thinking, what do I need to do for you to trust me again?
Nothing. Hubert and I stopped doubting you the moment that business was behind us. You worked tirelessly for me, and I'm grateful for that. So please, there's no need to worry.
Still, we have no idea when those who slither in the dark might try to interfere again. Honestly, it kind of feels like there's more I should be doing to help. Like I'm just floating around without a purpose or something.
Very well. What do you propose?
If I had to pick something, I'd say protecting you would be my top priority. Everyone's got a bone to pick with you, especially the church and those who slither in the dark. And they won't rest till they have your head. After all, the Imperial Army's not gonna lose if we've got you at the top handing down orders. And I figure Hubert will stay off my back as long as I put my energy into keeping you safe. Then you can lead us to victory, and we'll all live trustfully ever after.
Perhaps, but I think you're
La musique
forgetting
est bien.
something. The only way to protect me is by staying at my side, and therein lies a conundrum. Allowing you that close to me would in itself be proof of my trust, without which you would have never earned such an opportunity in the first place.
I know that. Still, I can't help but feel like that's what I've got to do to prove myself to you. Please, Edelgard, even if it just means shielding you from your enemies.
Very well. Do as you will. In the meanwhile, I'll tell Hubert... Well, I'm not entirely sure what I will tell him. At the very least, we know those who slither in the dark are able to shapeshift at will. So, in a way, it doesn't matter who I choose to surround myself with. They could just as well turn out to be someone wholly different.
Thanks, Edelgard. I honestly could have sworn you were gonna say no.
Of course. What I truly want to know is why you'd risk your life just to earn my trust.
Do you really have to ask? You reshaped my entire life. Before I met you, I had nobody. I was nobody. but you still chose me, of all people, to command one of your armies. Now, I can't walk down the street without people yelling my name. And I've got a great life, surrounded by amazing friends. All of it possible because of you.
Ah, ce côté japonais.
That's not true. You would not have
Bok no
earned this
jutsu.
post if you lacked the talent.
J'ai plein d'amis.
Maybe
Grâce à
now,
ça,
but before
je
you
suis
came
plus
along,
fort.
nobody in the Empire gave a Pegasus's backside about
Après,
talent.
j'aime beaucoup les mangas,
They
hein,
gave me
donc
a seat at the
je me
table when
moque
no one else would.
un peu, mais juste que c'est très cliché des productions japonaises.
If you want proof you've changed the world, just take a look at me. Because this guy, he's a whole new person thanks to you.
Très bien. Donc, pour l'instant, le reste est bloqué. What's next? Monica, qui était un ennemi hein, dans
This is an
Fire Emblem
interesting
Three
choice of
Houses.
location.
I hear you've been going above and beyond lately. That you perform miracles each time you set foot on the battlefield.
Ah ouais.
Why
C'est
are you
beaucoup, hein.
complimenting me all of a sudden? I mean, things have been going well, but...
Oh, I assure you, I have no ulterior motive. You've helped me out a great deal too, after all. Even Her Majesty praises your fine work. She talks about you so much, in fact, I'm more than a little sick of hearing your name.
Eh ben, gentil.
Huh. She talks about me that much? Wait a sec.
Wait a sec.
You aren't jealous, are you? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense.
Indeed, it wouldn't. Why in the world would I be jealous of you? After all, you are merely Her Majesty's subordinate. Your relationship will never transcend the bounds of master and servant. It will never reach the depths of meaning that Her Majesty and I share.
Pas sûr. Hein.
So you are jealous.
In what way? I am merely telling you the truth as I see it. It never even crossed my mind how irritatingly close you and Her Majesty are. Not once.
Yes.
Yeah, you basically just admitted it.
I certainly did not.
You did. You said you were jealous that Edelgard and I are so close.
The word jealous never traversed my lips.
You sure you're not, though?
Perhaps a little.
That's what I thought.
But so what if I am? I have always been Her Majesty's most devoted admirer. Hubert is one thing, but you're just a run-of-the-mill mercenary.
Pas très sympa.
To think Her Majesty has uttered your name more times than she has mine, it makes me want to scream my lungs out.
You've been counting? Is it really that big a deal? Who cares anyway?
Me.
I care.
Bien
I
sûr.
keep track of everything she does. I can't help myself.
Ouais.
I
Un peu
can't
stalkeuse
believe
du
it has
coup, ouais.
come to this. I have no other choice but to ask for your help.
Oh.
What's come to what now?
Ouais, j'ai pas compris non plus.
I will just have to show you. Come on, let's go.
Et on va où? Ça n'a pas trop de sens, mais très bien. Donc, faut dire que come on, let's go et attendre que Isaac ait du soutien en plus qui peut durer je ne sais pas combien de temps, c'est un peu bizarre. Et c'est un peu beaucoup de sens pour moi, clairement, mais.
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true when dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Les excentriques.
Even so, there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics. You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre?
Il a raison.
Indeed.
Pas tout, quoi.
I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study in the personification of nobility itself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
Très bien, très bien. C'est le seul dialogue qu'ils auront. Nous avons Linhart qui va parler avec Cosport, qui vont arriver au niveau max. On espère que sur la New Game Plus, on pourra dégager plusieurs trucs de soutien et aussi garder des niveaux.
Really, Caspar? It's not even midday yet.
Kaspar, versteht dich.
We're well into midday, Linhart.
Yes, but the warm rays of the sun and gentle cooling breeze have utterly enraptured me. So on that note, it's back to sleep.
I'm gonna rip that blanket right off you. Now get up, because I found something amazing!
He did find something
How many times
amazing.
have I heard that from you, only to find the truth considerably less engaging?
Okay, first of all, not true. And second of all, this is
Not
way
true.
more amazing than all those other times.
I wonder. But very well. Astound me.
Look, someone took down that gigantic bear!
I'd rather not look, thank you. I have little interest in witnessing blood and gore so early in the day.
Oh, but it's already been cleaned
Ah
and
ouais, gore, c'est
everything.
viscère, je suis pas sûr. Hein.
Which means some open wounds will still be present, plus whatever blood was slopped about in the process.
fine, then don't look at that part. Just look at that terrifying face. I'd give anything to take out a monster like this.
Then you should form a hunting party, set up traps, and proceed with your life's work.
No, I don't want
Se fout un peu de sa gueule quand
I
même.
want to take it down. Barehanded bear handling, you know?
Ouais.
I understand your fixation, but in all of Fodlan,
Only my father could pull it off. Is that what you're gonna say? Hey, I'm not gonna be content being in his shadow forever.
rousing words. Yet I seem to remember Count Burgleys was still in the academy when he brought down a bear and emerged unscathed. You're already older than he was then.
Don't care, it's not too late. I'm gonna beat a bear, then I'm gonna get armor made that's just like my old man's.
You said the same when we were young, then decided to drag me along for the ride. You took me through hill and dale in search of one, which made an absolute mess of my clothes and hair. And I had to treat your wounds every time you hurt yourself, though I did become quite adept at healing magic as a result.
So, win-win, right? Plus, you helped me, which I very much appreciate.
I suppose we'll call it a good thing and leave it at that. But perhaps a moratorium should be declared on such behavior for the time being? Yes, I think that would be best.
Sorry,
Et 30 minutes qu'on voit que des dialogues
Our
insipides.
focus should be on our enemies, not a bear. For this reason, I think it's best for you to put your dream on hold until the war is over. When peace reigns anew and we live in a world far better suited for free napping, I hope you can see your dream realized.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, and when that day does come, I will be happy to accompany you again. But for now, let's just focus on what is in front of us.
Put the bear brawl on hold. Got it. And hey, once I survive this war and get stronger, that bear'll be a pushover.
That's not... Actually, yes. I suppose the possibility of that isn't zero. Let's survive this war so all of our wildest bear dreams can come true one day.
Ça y est.
Greetings. In actuality...
Got a sec?
Listen, excuse me. Ah.
Greetings. Actually... Hello. Nice one.
Yes. Hello. What do you need?
Nuh-uh.
Well, that reminds me.
Let's see.
Let me think.
Mon refus d'être commandé par des idiots.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Shall we?
Eh bah, commençons la réunion, hein. Début de chaque chapitre.
I have a strategy.
What if we tried this? Just leave everything to me.
Shall we?
Ok.
What do you think?
Hey!
Je sais même pas avec qui il est en soutien A lui. Personne non? Pas de niveau de soutien pour l'instant. Ok. On s'en fout.
Do you have a moment?
Allons vers la carte de guerre. De toute façon c'est la première zone, on n'a pas le choix donc Très bien. Et de toute façon. Qui est le plus faible? Il y a Caspar qui est faible, il est VN5, qu'est-ce qu'on a un VN4 qui est pas... Bon. Caspar, Hubert qui est en 25 et ensuite je vais donner les deux plus forts. Et le plus fort il me semble que c'est... Très bien. Il m'a encore remis combat à mort cet enculé. C'est de la merde, combat à mort. Avec flamme c'est mieux. Let's fight. Faut regarder les conditions par contre. C'est pas les conditions. J'ai 7 minutes, 500 ennemis à tuer. Ok.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
So, sure, let's try.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
You know what they say about playing with fire. So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let's go. The stronghold's ours.
Just wait.
Too easy.
You're always crushing it out there.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Let me help you.
Retreat!
I'm unstoppable.
Je suis compliqué.
You fight is like poetry in motion.
Et un niveau supplémentaire. Chaise.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Out of the way! I got you now!
Looks like that's it for us. Looks like that's it for us.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
We'll keep this place safe.
Retreat!
Let's keep it going.
You say that you can still fight, but actually you are in a bad position, I think.
Losing to anyone!
Hey, il commence à se bouger apparemment.
Still improving.
You're always crushing it out there.
Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Dude, that's an awful. Yes, it
I'm
is.
really the defending type, but hey, a win's a win.
Well, this was interesting. Ah, renvoie partout, mais c'est parfait ça. J'espère qu'il augmente un peu son niveau, c'est bien. Hubert aussi.
To kill. I won't let.
Ok. Cavalucide. Très bien. Beaucoup de pognon. Pas beaucoup. Donc c'est toujours ça de prix. Alors... Un instant sur le shoot. Vérifie.
We've finished laying out where the troops will be positioned, Claude. But, are you sure about this?
Am I sure about what?
This isn't even remotely like a standard attack formation. It's like you're going out of your way to limit casualties.
Not true. The moment the enemy drops their guard, we'll swarm them like a pack of bees.
And if they don't drop their guard?
Then I guess we'll just sit here making angry faces at each other.
Okay, come on. This strategy is not helpful.
Look, just by being here, we're drastically reducing the number of Kingdom soldiers the Imperial Army has to deal with, right? Which means we don't have to kick our troops into action until the Empire has marched further north. Once they're positioned to seize Blathed territory, that's when we'll move.
And if it all goes wrong, the losses could have catastrophic consequences for the future of the Alliance.
I'm not used to you being so worried about the big picture, Hilda. You've grown.
I wasn't going to stay a kid forever, you know.
Apparently not. I'm impressed.
Look, Hilda, I promise you, your fears are misplaced this time. The Empire's already compensated us for any potential losses, and will continue to do so. You don't think I would have signed that fancy pact if they weren't taking care of us, right?
Sure, but are they good for their word? Because I have doubts about that. I want to believe the pact will hold, I really do. But they strike me as folks who won't think twice about sticking an axe between your shoulders if the situation calls for it.
Fortunately, I can be pretty ruthless myself when it suits me. If I don't like something the Empire is doing, it might even be me who ends up breaking the pact.
If that's supposed to make me feel better, it is absolutely not working.
Easy, easy. I'm just throwing out a what if here. Just promise that you'll always have my back, even when things look their worst, all right? I need you.
Oh, fine. But only because it's you.
A report, Your Majesty.
Oh, il est classe comme ça, lui.
Marches on western
Comment il s'appelle?
Just when we'd brought peace back to the area too. We should get ready to provide aid
Pas
at
du
once.
bretteur.
Rodrigue has already been dispatched to Mateus, along with all the soldiers I can currently spare. And I've sent Annette and Gustav to the Baron's side, though if it's for better or worse is yet to be seen. I don't doubt we'd all ride to the rescue if we could, but that's clearly not possible given the situation.
Agreed. Now that Claude's joined up with the enemy, we can't risk doing anything foolish. If we move our soldiers even a breath away from the northeast, the Alliance will be all over us.
All we can do now is divide our forces to keep the enemy in check and meet their attacks as they come. We never should have let this happen in the first place. But who could have seen the Empire and Alliance forming such a union?
Boar, are you seriously going to just stand by and watch? They'll overrun us if we don't stem the tide.
Though it smacks of desperation, I'm told the Western Front has enlisted the services of Gerald's mercenaries. They're the same band that carried the battle at Magdred Way, so I hope we can make good use of them again.
Is this really the plan?
Non,
Burn
c'est
through
Félix.
mercenaries while we hole up here?
Do try not to be so grim. The Empire has pushed rapid reforms on the land over these last few years. Not everyone was happy to have such changes thrust upon them, and that includes their new friends in the Alliance. The Empire is leaning over the kingdom with such greed that they might yet trip over their own feet.
Do you think there will be revolts?
I'm certainly not going to plan my strategy around it, but there have been whispers, yes. The old ways must die. With that, I agree. But shove that down the people's throats, and you risk breaking the very land you're trying to rule.
Yes. We've grappled for years with the aftermath of trying to enact reform.
Change is a painful process, but rushed change will set the region to rot from the inside out.
I wonder why they're so intent on doing this the quick and dirty way.
It's difficult to say. Perhaps were things different, we might have found some common ground, some harmonious way forward. But I've lost too many I care about to this war. Ingrid chief among them. When I think about what they fought for, what they died for, there can be no turning back.
Pourquoi c'est barré elle? Je vois ce qu'il vaut le plus. Ah, pratique ça. Va avoir son intérêt, je crois, j'espère. Quand même de gaspiller un peu d'argent, je crois. Retournons à la base. Un bâtiment peut être développé.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape.
Ah, je peux agrandir ce bâtiment, attention. Alors, qui a le niveau le plus faible? Nous avons du 26 et on n'a pas en dessous de 26. Et à prendre Hubert en premier. Un peu trop, 39 apparemment. Ah, 34 quand même, ce sera le deuxième plus fort. Ah, le troisième plus fort du coup. À égalité avec le... je sais plus comment il s'appelle. Alors, c'est pas plus mal d'en avoir en plus. Alors, acquérir classe, de toute façon on ne peut pas. Nous allons faire... Attends, parce que je parle apparemment avec lui.
What's up?
Monsieur architecte, paraîtrait que le terrain d'entraînement peut être... Putain, les deux sont bien, mais j'ai pas d'argent. Attendez, je reviens, je vais aller vendre des trucs. Pourquoi je peux vendre des trucs? J'espère que je peux vendre des trucs. Je crois que je peux vendre des trucs ici. Je suis plus sûr. Bonjour. Non, je peux pas vendre des trucs ici. Je vais aller vendre des trucs là-haut. Non, je veux vendre. Attends, quoi? Un saut. Il a des sauts suprêmes en plus, lui? Déjà, on va acheter les deux sauts suprêmes. Allons développer ce bâtiment, c'est très important.
To assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Et du coup là il me manque 10 mâts d'entraînement élite. On va voir si je peux en récupérer parce que... Pour réduire le coût des level up.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Cher hein. Je pense que je vais tous te les donner parce que j'en ai plus besoin de ça pour l'instant. Il va encore me manquer un chouïa. Je peux te livrer des trucs pas utiles. Tout le monde les utilise. Tout ce qui est rouillé, je peux lui donner. On va encore livrer des ressources.
Everything has its
Let's
use.
go!
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
Well, this'll take some.
Et Edelgore. On va passer impératrice. Hein. Très bien.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Encore foutu combat à mort. Je préfère toujours encore ça. Hein. Optimisation. On est bon. J'ai encore un peu de pognon, mais ce sera pour la prochaine fois. Poursuivons vers la carte de guerre. Ouais, Hubert on peut le garder dessus. Caspar aussi. Balthus non, parce que du coup, faut aussi qu'on entraîne les plus bas level. Et je crois que j'en ai encore en 26. Non, non. Si, Caspar aussi. On met déjà ça du coup. Understood. Fight.
The fight starts now.
Time to put in the work, everyone.
I will ensure that what needs to be done is done.
That was unforeseen.
Tant pis, je voulais voir ce que c'est sans nouveau coup.
You hear?
Alors?
Don't mind if I do. You shall pay for this, you hear? I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Oh, I will. Oh, we can. Level up pour qui? Chaise? Ah non, j'ai eu de ça. Parfait. Appelé de brouillard.
Right then, let us go to work.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
So,
Yes, it is.
What should I be doing again? Sure.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Let us begin.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. I'm sorry, we weren't strong enough. This is just the beginning.
You have killed so many. Perhaps I underestimated you.
Here it comes! You're done!
Ok, ça c'est puissant.
You'll have to take things from here.
Out of the way! You're done!
Can't let it end like this.
I almost feel sorry for them.
You are. Ponte du Val.
We're in bad shape over here.
Starting the mission.
I'm unstoppable.
Always pushing it out there.
Still here. This place won't be a problem anymore. Out of the way!
We did it!
That was pretty easy. Oh, un saut suprême en plus, excellent. C'est bien ça. J'ai récupéré un point d'activité, c'est beau. Ah, ils vont encore discuter.
The Imperial Army will soon be knocking at our door. Why haven't Duval and Dominic stopped them?
Ils ont essayé, enfin du mal à suivre, essayé au début.
You'll never reclaim the title of Viscount your Lord Uncle lost if you go weak in the knees. Letting yourself be pressured into betraying the kingdom will see you cast out of the aristocracy for the rest of time. And your fickle nature would earn you the derision of both the kingdom and the empire alike. They'll view you the same way they do Count Rowe.
I care not. I've no interest in going to my grave just because I drew the shortest straw.
Sorry to interrupt, but I figured you'd want to know we finished cleaning up the enemy's advanced troops.
Excellent. You certainly live up to your esteemed reputation, Captain Geralt. I've never met a more reliable band of mercenaries in all my years. It's a shame we only engaged you for the one contract. I don't suppose we could convince you to extend your term of service. His Majesty the King has heard tale of your exploits. I could arrange for an introduction.
Appreciate the offer, but that would mean going to Ferdiad. I've got reasons for avoiding that place, so thanks, but no thanks.
I see. It will be a shame to lose you, but I won't pry.
It's nothing against you or the kingdom, mind you.
Then I'll hold out hope we might fight alongside each other again someday. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Baron and I must inspect the camp. Best of luck to you in battle, Captain.
You feeling any better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
If you say so. With the war and the state it's in, the Empire is throwing everything they've got at this thing. I don't know if it's that or something else, but I've got a bad feeling. So watch yourself out there.
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Saros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
C'était intéressant, hein? Le territoire de Mathéus. Très bien.
Do you think this might work?
Il veut partir en expédition? Bien pour moi.
Greetings.
Très bien. est-ce que je fais là, est-ce que je fais... Allô? À la maison.
Welcome. Welcome. Is that the
Sûr qu'elle
one?
aurait des sauts élites. Des sauts suprêmes. Thanks a punch! Exactement ça que je voulais voir. Entrepôt. Encore sa vitesse.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I do, I do. On va voir qui veut passer suprême, non?
Time to work you into shape.
Acquérir classe. J'en ai deux.
One cannot.
Ferdinand d'ailleurs peut devenir quoi? Allez, il va rester un palouf.
Gaze upon my...
Parfait. Niveau supérieur. Nous avons Caspar qui est 26. Faut que ce soit le plus bas. Très cher Caspar, tu vas augmenter tes levels. Passe 31. N5 niveau, tu seras un peu plus utile. C'est bien. C'est bien, c'est bien. Bravo.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Waf, waf, waf.
Care to make yourself
Attends,
we
on va
almost
aller
do our
mettre
fair
de la
share.
dans la cuisine.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Préparer un repas.
Yeah, the
Wait, for me?
Really?
Parfait.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Of course. Bye bye. Come back whenever you hungry. Ah ok. C'est utile. Pas fait gaffe. Allons dans la crotte sinistre. It is very important. Décimon. Très bien. Condition de défaite. Oh, donc je ne peux pas perdre. Voilà. Toi, t'es fort. Toi, t'es moins fort. Et par contre... Oh. Une bête sec par contre dans le coin là. On prend Ferdinand qui vient quand même d'augmenter en classe suprême. Donc ça peut être bien. Voir ce qu'il vaut. J'en ai quand même sur le champ de bataille, j'en ai 3 en classe suprême.
I will ensure that what needs to be done is done.
Venez à bout des troupes du paladin. Très bien. Ah mais en plus ils me font le plaisir de tous venir, c'est beau quand même. One down.
We'll have to take things from here.
No more. Allez, moi je vais avancer, je vous laisse finir ce qu'il y a à finir ici. Hello to you.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
I don't think so. Nous avons apparemment une bête de niveau X qui vient de augmenter. Qui vient d'arriver. Bête de niveau EX. Paraît que c'est dangereux. Allez, ça dégage. En même temps, c'était dégueu. On va aller s'occuper de la bête EX. Il y a des Pokémon comme ça, des Pokémon EX. Je crois que ça existe encore d'ailleurs dans les jeux de cartes Pokémon. Apparemment les bretteurs sont particulièrement fans de la bête EX. Oh oh. Ah, je l'ai tué. Ah non, elle a une deuxième jauge de vie. Don't go. C'est tout?
This victory moves us closer to great things.
Elle a duré combien de temps cette bataille? 2 minutes? 2 minutes 26, ouais.
I won't.
Très bien. Très bien. 15 000 quand même. 16 000 avec tous les bonus. On va encore pouvoir en faire avancer en termes de level up. On va fouiller par contre la grotte. Ah, je suis en... D'accord, ok. Pas m'embêter là, je vais garder la même config. Je ne pensais pas que ça déclencherait tout de suite le combat. Pas grave. On va en avoir un qui va vraiment level up.
Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace. Best keep your wits about.
On va dans quel jeu? Je vais la réceptionner derrière. Ah, ok. Bon. On avoir joué lui. Bonjour jeune coursier. Au revoir jeune coursier. Ah! Mes propres troupes ici. Alors t'es bien que vous éliminiez plus rapidement que ça les coursiers, ça m'arrangerait. L'efficacité c'est abusé. Et c'est ironique hein.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
La viverne est morte. Très bien, très bien, très bien. C'est bon?
This is all my fault.
We can ill afford defeat here.
Pas besoin de te déplacer, je viens à ta rencontre. J'ai tué une centaine d'ennemis d'un coup là.
Even now, the road ahead stretches past the horizon. This battle was little more than a way station.
Victoire écrasante. Ah, je peux tuer assez d'ennemis.
I won't.
Oh, on a récupéré des trésors, donc ça c'est bien. J'aimerais que Jeritza et Hubert sont un peu plus potes maintenant. Récompense disponible.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Time to work you into shape.
Alors, Ferdinand est faible. Monica aussi, H aussi. Raphaël aussi. Non, c'est pas Ferdinand. « 42 ! Ça va être un bon petit steak là quand même. Là. Perfect.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Ça va être utile pour la suite. Alors... Il y a des niveaux 27 dans le tas, donc on va mettre des niveaux 27 comme Monica. Et on va mettre également... Je pense que nous avons quand même des... un niveau 42 dans nos rangs. Donc, quoi? Je vais aller aider la roturier. Toi, tu vas là-haut et tu vas me capturer ça.
Lend me your strength. I will capture this stronghold.
The stronghold's ours.
Here goes. You'll have to take things from here.
Très bien. Une zone de nettoyer.
Is that all we've got?
Lend me your strength. Let us face our foes as one.
Voilà, ça va en même temps de nettoyer des zones. Bien.
Did you all...
Vu que toi t'as fini de contrôler cette zone là, tu vas me capturer un autre bastion.
There's not a question of can.
Celui-là.
Leave this to me.
I will gladly handle this. Order.
See how marvelous I was. I will capture this stronghold. This isn't looking so good.
Sérieux donc. Ah c'était pas là qu'il fallait que j'aille, quel connard. C'est là qu'il fallait que j'aille. Pas grand chose mais...
That wasn't so bad.
Les ordres restent les mêmes du coup.
I will gladly handle this. I am here to aid you.
Still improving.
I see why Lady Edelgard likes you.
Alors à bout du batailleur une fois que l'autre sera déjà bien avancé. Il meurt sans que je le voie.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will.
The stronghold's ours.
Loupé.
In a bad spot.
T'inquiète, il y a Ferdinand d'ailleurs qui arrive.
I'm dragging the others down.
Caution.
Attack! Give them no quarter!
With pleasure.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
I'm glad we made it in time.
Guerrier victorieux.
This'll...
C'est déjà bien. En avoir certains qui dépassent le niveau 30, c'est bien. Oh. Oiseau suprême. Oh la vache. C'est assez ouf. Et tu te dis ouais ça va peut-être être difficile de les faire acquérir des classes supplémentaires. Non non, le jeu te les donne comme ça. C'est pour ça que je dis que Hero c'est quand même plus simple. Voilà, comme ça, je dis qu'il va level up quand même un peu être utile sur les grandes missions, pas qu'il soit juste juste moyen. Voilà, Ferdinand il a quand même pété des bastions, donc c'est qu'il était utile. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut développer? L'académie de stratégie, un endroit que j'utilise énormément. Oh, ça sera très bien.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Of course.
Training can be the difference between victory and
defeat. In Heart. Ah ouais, tu vas passer évêque noir. Quoi. Forcément la classe à laquelle je m'attendais, mais let's go.
I wish this was for some.
Caspar. Qui apparemment peut se seigneurier. Hein. Bernadetta. Va avoir ton propre cheval. On va pouvoir entraîner ceux qui doivent être entraînés. Ça pourrait être pas mal là. Des maîtrises.
Training can be the difference between victory and
defeat. Donc 27 c'était les plus bas. Ça peut passer 37. On a eu un niveau 37 dans ce cas. 10 niveaux de plus. C'est bien.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Ça va devenir utile sur la mission principale aussi. Ferdinand d'ailleurs qui va pas être resélectionné pour augmenter sa puissance avant un moment. Et j'ai mon chat qui est en train de se faire des toilettes. Genre je sais pas ce qu'elle a sa queue mais il a sa queue. C'est de toi que je parle. Attends, il me regarde en mode qu'est-ce que tu me veux. Ah, il faut que je tue 500 ennemis, très bien. Et bien c'est ce que nous allons faire. Ferdinand d'ailleurs est là en bas, Monica est niveau 37, donc là on va peut-être quand même un peu mettre des gens... Raphaël un peu moins puissant. Et on va voir ce que ça va donner. 7 minutes et il faut que je pète 600 ennemis, ok.
One must be hungry to survive in battle. Do you not agree? Yeah, we can win this.
J'adore un petit peu hein, du côté de Ferdinand et Raphaël. Eh mais que moi qui ai tué des ennemis pour l'instant.
for a scrawny bird.
Nouvelle zone complètement dégagée.
It is certainly worth an attempt.
I know things are tough, but we can't afford to lose hope. There's not a question of can.
Je m'occupe du vert, il va falloir qu'il y en ait un autre qui s'occupe de ce...
Stronghold's ours.
Faire chiant ce truc. Faire chiant ce truc. D'accord. Voilà. Pas tout le temps. Toujours pas. Ah il a... Ok je vois les jeux. Dernière non. Voilà. Ouais c'est bon. Allez.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Here it comes. Take this.
On va aider H. Voilà, avec tellement de difficultés. À plus. Je vais pouvoir avancer.
A rousing success.
Bon, apparemment c'est vraiment que moi qui dois venir à bout de 500 ennemis. Ça me surprend un peu mais ok.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You're seriously strong. I gotta give up.
Allez. Aucun d'entre vous deux qui s'est dit tiens on va capturer le bastion histoire de favoriser l'avancée des troupes. Faudrait que non.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Est-ce que ça le surprend? Ah, Ellie dure.
We're not losing to anyone.
You already did.
I'm in a bad spot.
Ah, tu vas bien. T'es à 50% de ta vie donc tout va bien. J'ose espérer que vous avez au moins pété 100 ennemis parce que là les 700 normalement on les atteint. Ouais.
Thanks for the help, everyone. We couldn't have done this without a group effort.
Toutes mes félicitations, H, tu n'es pas mort. On a pété 900 ennemis, donc effectivement, tout va bien. Et il est passé niveau 28 en plus, notre batailleur, c'est très bien ça. Un peu plus utile pour les prochaines batailles. 10 000, ils seront sûrement sur A pour H. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on récupère? Point d'activité, des ressources. Très bien. Un nouveau bâtiment qui peut être développé du coup. Bonus de guérison, très bien.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Perfect.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Training can be the difference between victory and
defeat. Je pas de nouveaux trucs pour acquérir une classe par contre. My dear Ash, time for you to level up. Pas fou hein, mais c'est toujours mieux que rien.
You have to...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Très bien.
We all must do our fair share.
Nouveau dialogue de soutien, nous adorons. Discutons avec Ignatz.
Ah.
Oh, hey Ignatz, what you reading?
Wow.
Il vient d'enlever son pantalon, il vient de découvrir des choses, c'est ça?
Hey, Ignatz!
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through. Looks like you're really into that book, or whatever it is. What's it about? It doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles places that lie beyond Fodlan's borders.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though, I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything. It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are, like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground. And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too, like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right. I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination. And that's good enough for me.
Ta-da-da-da. Très bien, continuons nos bastons. Alors... Bah, t'as changé de place toi maintenant? D'accord. Il le faut. Quelqu'un d'autre au niveau 27? Oui, Marianne. Le but c'est d'avoir le plus fort, les deux plus forts et les deux plus faibles pour les faire level up. Mais non! J'appuie sur B parce que dans le sens sortir de la carte, mais le jeu n'est pas d'accord avec moi. D'accord, donc dans le sens peut-être à pied. On va voir ça. On aurait pu me le sortir automatiquement en fait. Ça voudrait dire que lui je ne peux pas. Je pourrais mettre Hubert dedans, par exemple. Ou comment il s'appelle à nouveau? Baltus. Et là ça marche? Ah oui.
I'll do what I've got to do. That's it.
I hope I can be of some use.
D'accord.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
All right, here I go.
On va voir si j'y arrive. Hein.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Don't mind if I do.
You need some backup?
Ah, ça dégage. Et j'allais m'occuper des autres locaux. De toute façon, c'est sur le chemin du seul bastion. n'est pas encore récupéré, ou du moins seul bastion qui n'est pas encore attaqué plutôt. Pas de problème pour l'instant. Je t'aide. On occupe pas de ça. Celui-là on peut se faire chier.
I'll give it an honest attempt.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. Perhaps this will shift the situation in our favor.
How can I face my comrades after this?
I'm unstoppable.
Splendid. Though yours is indeed a power that demands caution.
That was nothing.
There's still more I can do.
Et surtout que Raphaël est à côté de toi, donc normalement ça devrait être bon.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
C'est pas parce que ce soit Hubert qui me pose tant de problèmes. Le général Dominique.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Ah parce que le général Dominique est là aussi? Ah ouais.
This place won't be a fun anymore.
You're
Je vois combien ils en ont tué les autres.
Even now, the road ahead stretches past the horizon. This battle was little more than a way station.
Très bien, bravo. Ah ouais, pas assez d'ennemis tués. Ça va rebossé encore une fois, c'est fou. Ok. Je verrai pas les augmenter de ouf, du moins pas autant que Ferdinand, mais ça te plaît. Bien. Ça c'est permis ici. Ah, c'est bien. La magie en plus. Forcément utile pour lui, mais... Un rang de bataille de S, je vais vraiment pas m'emmerder à faire ça. C'est juste pour genre matériel de charpente.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Training can be the difference between victory and
defeat. Alors, Marianne, il me semble qu'elle est niveau 27. C'est la seule qui a encore un niveau aussi bas. Et elle passe au niveau 34. Elle va devenir plus forte que Hubelt.
I'm feeling...
Tant mieux.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Un trésor XL, d'accord. À toi de continuer à améliorer mes troupes. Marianne n'a plus d'intérêt à ce stade. On n'a pas d'autres persos niveau 27. On a du 28, on en a fait 3. Attends, parce que là il y a juste un truc. Que oui, effectivement, mais au-delà de ça, pour remettre Ferdinand sur le terrain, donc autant le mettre, vu qu'il est plus pété. Et donc c'est 500 que je dois péter. 500 petits cons. Ok. Voilà, bah après pas du tout le poste de commandant, c'est moi qui suis en train de le défoncer. Voilà, un seul, donc il faudra que je coupe la route.
There's not a question. Leap must fight with caution. You shall pay for this. You hear?
T'as cru que j'avais le temps là de regarder tes cinématiques? Reste là!
Yeah, not bad. Here it comes. You're done. Yeah, still improving.
Attendez pas à ce qu'elle résiste à une attaque pareille. Ah c'est tout? J'ai clairement pas pété les 500 ennemis. Ok. Rapide, simple, efficace. Alors c'est bon, j'ai fait un C, bon après tu me diras... on fait de toute façon en rang A, donc... on fait un petit peu. Ah, nous avons un saut super en plus, ça c'est pas très très bien. Perfect.
I see.
Right.
How about it?
Va falloir qu'elle tout de suite.
The fight starts now.
Je pète 200 ennemis.
Hope this is one of those easy wins.
Yeah, you can count on me and my muscles.
Là, il y a un truc que moi je comprends pas. On parle de 200 ennemis et comment je fais pour péter 200? Ah.
Not a problem.
Begin.
Rigolo parce qu'ils vont tous chez les trois au lieu d'aller venir m'attaquer moi. Oh, il est pas mort. Il reste encore une chose de vie juste après ça. Vous espérez que ce sont un peu débrouillés de l'autre côté. Petra qu'elle veut? Ouais. Parfait.
I have finished with great success. Can't let it end like this.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Il était temps, hein?
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
Bon, espérons qu'ils ont quand même réussi à péter 34 ennemis, parce que bon... Ah oui, ils en ont quand même pété suffisamment, c'est bien. Bonne nouvelle.
This'll help me.
Encore en avant un qui va level up de ouf.
Right.
Oh, et un nouveau bâtiment peut être construit.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Non, ça je m'en fous.
Any result's a good result.
Du coup, on peut développer le marché. Ok, on accroît la quantité d'écus
if I may be of further service.
Remporté par bataille. Très très bien ça. Là, j'espère que c'est des trucs qui des améliorations qui vont rester. Donc, nous n'avons plus de 27, nous avons du 28 avec Raphaël, Lisatea. J'hérite ça. Ok. Niveau 39. Ensuite, une nouvelle classe, c'était Dorothée qui était la dernière. Donc qui était justement celle qui n'avait encore rien eu. Dorothée qui a passé Gremory. Et après ce sera Petra. Entraîner. Nous avons plusieurs personnages qui sont en cours d'entraînement. Maîtrise. Ça va être que ceux qui ont acquis les nouvelles classes maîtrisent leur nouvelle classe. Let's go. Très bien, maintenant qu'on en est là, nous avons du soutien avec Petra.
This war is going on and on. Do you think we will ever have sight of the end?
Nope.
Yeah, I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
That's a pretty big question.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war is giving Bridget the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish. I am needing a person I can trust to give me help with this. Please, accept my apologies if the offer was given with too much suddenness.
No, it's not that. I was just taking a moment to admire you. This war has been particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each other apart on a daily basis. But people like you and Edelgard are already thinking about what comes next, how to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler they are.
No, I am different. I am the Queen of Bridget. We are the proud Isles, placed upon the sea by the spirits, who are watching over us to this day. Our future has the brightness of the sun. I am hoping you will be at my side as we are shaping it.
Powerful words. And I'm happy you put that much stock in me. Honestly, it's a good fit. I've got nothing tying me down. No family, no titles, no property to speak of.
I am not asking for your answer in this moment. I know your sword is sold right now. But when this war is over, I hope the making of a decision is at the top of your to-be-doing list. That is why I am approaching you so early, because I am very, very sneaky.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
Ah, Chaise doit encore parler avec Raphaël. Désolé, mais il doit y avoir des mèmes sur internet du fait de parler avec des
Hey,
gens.
I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
Yeah, the woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
Nah, it's okay. They all died a long time ago, so I don't feel sad or anything like that now. But I do wonder who I really am sometimes. I don't have even the slightest memory of my birth parents.
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Hey, Raphael. Your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah, both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Well, then you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
Of course! It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey, I just realized something. We've sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly...
What can be more important than that?
Both of us have got some serious brawn!
I appreciate that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down. Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too. If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight. I mostly let my sis handle that stuff though. That muscle still needs more work for me. Which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse. Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
As a mercenary, the only thing you're responsible for is yourself. Show up and do the job right, and you'll get your pay. But having soldiers to command, people I'm in charge of beyond just myself, that's a huge change for me. And there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need.
C'est la langue dehors, man.
I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Hey, you're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins.
Oh putain.
That makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
Right back at you. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
Je vois une photo de Piu Piu de Maël en train de tirer la langue. Oh, ça la fera rire. Alors... Ok. Allez, cinématique pendant 3 quarts d'heure, let's go.
We'll soon arrive at Baron Mateus's lands. Once we claim them, all of Western Fargus, roughly 1/3 of the kingdom's territory, will be under the rule of the Empire.
House Mateus was demoted from a viscountcy to a baronage for their part in some sort of revolt. The current Baron Mateus, whose father was the previous lord, is hardly the most loyal subject of the crown. Removing him from the picture should be a simple matter.
However, the kingdom has sent the Baron help in the form of the former Duke Fraldarius, who they called the Shield of Fargus. So long as he holds authority here, we won't be able to break their soldier solidarity.
Rodrigue is Felix's father, right? That's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, I'll fight whoever I need to. It just feels like we're pitted against familiar faces every time we turn around.
And that isn't all. Our reports indicate the enemy has hired Gerald's mercenaries. We know from personal experience how formidable those foes can be.
The Ashen Demon again.
Say, that reminds me. What are you planning to do about that exactly?
L'attaquer et le défoncer.
We can't keep letting one mercenary mess with our whole army. So just watch. I'm gonna take that monster out once and for all. Or at least slow them down, if nothing else.
That hesitance doesn't suit you. Not anymore. You're far stronger than the last time your paths crossed. Just say the words and I'll give you all the power I can muster. We will prevail.
We will!
I possess skill at leading surprise attacks, and Bernadetta would be making a good decoy. If we are all working together, we will reach our goal with much ease.
I get a say in this whole decoy plan, right?
I was only saying a fact, not asking you to be doing it. Please accept my apologies.
Oh, okay.
I hope you plan to leave some of the enemy for me. You are all so skilled. I often feel like the fifth wheel on a well-crafted carriage.
Don't downplay your talents, Ferdinand. You give us courage every time we step on the field.
I'm lucky to be surrounded by so many gifted leaders.
Putain, ça suce beaucoup la bite là quand même.
There is no limit to what the Empire might achieve in the years to come.
Victory to the Empire! Yay!
Dialogue qui pourrait être tellement plus court. Oh,
Come on, Arval, seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened,
it feels
the Ashen
wrong.
Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. You think the same thing's gonna happen today?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're on the cusp of something terrible. An act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Ok. Très bien. Ferdinand et 2, non, ça c'était sûr. J'espère que t'es pas le deuxième plus fort, toi. C'est Ritz, hein.
Edelgard. I'll do my best.
On va mettre un seul niveau 28 dedans. Pour qu'il s'entraîne un petit peu. Ça devrait être pas mal là. 18 minutes pour finir, j'ai 1800 ennemis à défoncer. Ça va?
Our enemy has placed Baron Mateus front and center, while Gerald's mercenaries are over with the main position.
We have no option but to defeat the enemy commander, Rodrigue. Anything beyond that, however, requires careful consideration.
It will take time to ready a path to the shore. Until then, let us begin by attacking the plain to the west.
The Empire's here! No! I'm too young to die!
Now there's a pitiful man. You're the lord of these lands. Show some pride.
Shore up your defenses! Do not permit the enemy to break through!
If we take down the strongholds surrounding him, we might convince him to lay down his arms.
Loose your arrows! Kill anyone who dares approach me!
The enemy is clearly desperate.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission.
Je commence à diviser mes forces.
Though, those projectiles will admittedly slow us down.
Who are these wimps?
I will capture this stronghold. I can't believe it's come to this. Out of the way!
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Anyone mind if I hide out one of these?
Tous en train de se suivre depuis tout à l'heure.
Our swift strikes will be shaking the enemy's spirit.
Starting the mission is...
Un bastion ça aussi? On devrait, ouais.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Prenez un de ces temps. Oh, le baron Mathieu c'est là. Ah putain. Pas cette zone là que vous devez attaquer. Celle-là. Voilà.
We've decimated the enemy's forward position.
Surrounded! I beg you, stay your hand! I happily surrender!
Ouais.
I trust the man roughly as far as I can hurl him. We may find a use for him later.
The Emperor's roster shames the rest of us. I must find a way to distinguish myself.
Ça veut dire qu'il va mourir parce qu'il va être stupide.
Continue to the northwest and finish that path to the shore.
Ah ouais.
I knew the Baron wasn't up to the task. We'll have to forestall the enemy ourselves. Move out and attack.
but capturer les bases pour avancer.
Who are preparing a fearsome magic that will lay waste to darkness. It did not take long for the enemy to spot our engineers. We should stage a rescue. We intend to use their
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission is
talent to ravage the battle with devastating magic.
Their absence will completely alter the tide of battle. Rescuing them should be our top priority.
One rescue.
Thanks for the rescue.
Très bien.
Good. Keep it up.
It appears all the engineers are safe. Now we can truly make the
Bien joué, Ferdinand.
You're done!
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
starting the mission. Is that an order?
Right then. Let us go to...
So far, so good. Though I'm prepared for something to go horrifically wrong any minute now.
I'm all for exercising caution, Lynn, but could you not be such a wet blanket?
I will capture this stronghold.
Commencing it. Follow me.
Now, send her lightning crashing across the battlefield.
Très bien ça.
What horrible thunder! This sounds like a job for Alois. An enemy detachment from the rear?
Take them out now. We
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Right then. Let us go to work.
can't afford the risk.
Good. Alois's reinforcements have arrived. Might you go help our soldiers in the northwest, young mercenary?
Consider it done.
Quoi? Ah!
I said I'd hand them a victory, and I'm not going to back down now.
He's at least semi-reasonable. If we can pin him down, I think he'll listen.
Please tell me you're not pointing that thing at my beautiful face.
I'm unstoppable.
Show me what you're capable of.
You're done!
You're mine.
I've heard of you, Yuri. Perhaps we can forge a new arrangement that benefits us both.
Well, when you put it that way.
I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
Très bien, parfait.
Stop the enemy here.
We've cleared a way to the shoal. We can attack from the east now.
Finally.
Très bien.
All right, here I go. There's no...
Form a pincer and bear down on Rodrigue's position from both sides.
I won't last long trying to hold them off from two directions.
Rodrigue's in danger. I'd better go back. I have to convince the Empire I'm worth keeping around. Destroy the bridge and cut the mercenaries off from the main force! The bridge? I can't get back to Rodrigue.
Rodrigue has been cut off. Move in and strike before the mercenaries can rejoin him.
No! This is our chance to kill the Ashen Demon. There's no one to interfere.
I have to reach the commander as soon as possible.
Les allers-retours depuis tout à l'heure. C'est bien.
We've come to help, Lord Rodrigue. And not a moment too soon. Let's show them the steel Fargus is made of.
Oh, thank you. I wish I had your strength.
I'm here to end you for good. Then do it, if you can. I've never faced a challenge like this.
Now you're dead.
Out of the way! Let's do this!
I can still win this. No, not again. I have to get out of here.
Happy to see the demon flee, but that erratic behavior concerns me.
No, not yet!
Ah bien, plus le temps que j'avance vers la base ennemie maintenant. Ok, on a un peu de temps là les loulous. Ça dégage. Ok, il y en a un qui part vers la gauche, l'autre qui part vers la droite, c'est bien. On vise un petit peu les bastions et la conquête.
None of you knaves shall pass. I bear you no
You're
ill
dead.
will, but it was your choice to come within striking distance.
You're done!
And now, still not dead, and Lois.
Now go and help your comrades.
We have nothing to fear from that rabble. We'll remain calm and take the strong.
Is that really the best you can do? Well, It'll take more than that. That's one beating too many. I leave the rest to you. Here for me? You must be eager to die.
Maybe. Ah, je proposais de tout cela.
The mission. Is that an order?
Yes, it is. Do your job.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me. I'll take you all on. Out of the way!
Commencing attack. Follow me.
I will capture this stronghold.
Give me strength, Lambert. No, not yet. Seize this moment.
It's done.
Forgive me, Felix. Protect His Majesty. And Fargus.
The enemy commander has been defeated. Grant no quarter to any soldiers who refuse to surrender.
I leave to take care of one backup squad and come back to this? What a mess.
You're done!
Time to send a few of you to the grave before Rodrigue gets lonely.
Well, now we know what happened to our reinforcements.
The Azurine might have gotten away. You'll make a fine substitute. You're done!
Stronger folks than you have tried and failed to claim the Blade Breaker's head. My arm! That's not good. You're in my way!
Take this!
Too late to get away now.
Parfait.
It looks like you finally beat me. About time my luck ran out. Guess I'm overdue. The rest is up to you, kid.
I defeated the Blade Breaker.
I can't believe it.
Randolph!
Don't worry about me, just go. Hurry!
I won't!
Please, Fleisch!
No! How could you? You monster!
Hey!
Pourquoi Naruto?
Don't leave me. Please, Randolph. This can't be real. Randolph, I'm so sorry. You're gone forever. And it's all because of me. It's all my fault.
Nope, it is not.
You know
it is the Ashen Demons.
But he could have escaped. And instead he stayed behind to protect me. And that's why that thing...
In that case, the fault is mine. I had the Ashen Demon cornered and couldn't close the deal. And then Gerald gave me so much trouble that I wasn't able to reach you in time. I could have prevented all this if I'd just been a little quicker, a little better.
That's not true. You saved me.
That wasn't me. It was Randolph. He gave his life for yours.
No. No,
I know there's nothing I can say that's gonna help. So instead, I'll let my sword do the talking. When I cut the Ashen Demon down.
You're more than capable of it, too. You had that monster right in your grasp. I only wish my premonition hadn't come true.
Gerald's... gone?
No. This is all my fault. I let them walk all over me. I left him unprotected. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. Mercenaries live short lives.
It did not have to be like this. Had you not scorned my strength, your father would yet live.
The Captain was a true titan among men. I can't believe he's gone.
There is a way to solve this woe. Just grant to me your worldly flesh, and vengeance shall be yours. We must now send the whelp that killed your father to an early grave.
Do you mind taking command for a while, Eloise? There's something I need to do.
Well, yes, of course, but surely I can aid you.
No, this task is mine alone.
Very well.
Je dis qu'elles sont longues les
But don't
cinématiques.
you dare get yourself killed.
Oh, un saut suprême. Ah, j'ai tué seulement 1493 ennemis. J'ai pas le max.
To kill. I won't let myself stop here.
Na, 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 na. Yoru, c'était pas le danseur? Ah non, c'est pas dans celui-là. Je me trompe. C'est dans le dernier, dans Engage.
The enemy commander, the former Duke Fraldarius, has been defeated. Now Mateu's territory and all the western lands of Fargus will yield as one to the Empire.
That is good.
Still, this battle came at a far greater cost than we are used to paying.
This is the most dead and wounded we have ever faced in a battle. Not to mention the loss of General Randolph. And yet, we might finally be rid of one of the greatest thorns in our collective side. Eliminating Captain Gerald was a masterstroke. If we are lucky, his band will fall apart without him.
Or it may throw them into a vengeful fury that makes them stronger and more united than ever. That's going to be a problem, especially with the Ashen Demon still roaming the land unchecked.
An intriguing figure, that one. And a crest bearer for certain. We'd be smart to step lightly.
Guess that explains where all the awesome power is coming from.
But the Ashen Demon doesn't strike me as nobility, and only nobles have crests.
I'd posit the man standing next to you doesn't exactly exude nobility either.
The demon's hair exhibits new color. It is like something from one of Bridget's old stories. One will be chosen by the spirits and granted their protection. And with that protection, great power.
Can I just go on the record and say no to vengeance? I have zero interest in being revenged upon.
That's the risk one takes when entering battle, Bernadetta. Sadly, you can't take up arms and not expect reprisal. We have no control over whether they come for us or not. We can only control what we do next.
No way! No one's making me take my medicine!
If you insist on continuing to interrupt Her Majesty, you will have far more immediate things to fear than an enemy's nebulous vengeance.
Come to think of it, has anyone seen our mercenary friend?
I know what I told Fleisch, but did I really do the right thing?
Of course. You did what no one else could. The Ashen Demon may have escaped, but you got rid of their captain. There's no question you've grown, and next time, the Ashen Demon will fall.
But so many people died, including Randolph.
A price must always be paid for victory. And besides, Randolph is just one man.
One man who was handpicked by Edelgard, just like me. One man who shared all of our struggles. He was a good man and a fine ally, and now he's dead because of me.
I had no idea you cared so much. All the more reason to finish what you started. You can still make this death mean something, and I can give you the strength to do so. Now cheer up. Seeing you sad like this makes me...
Makes you what?
Yes, it makes me very... something. Tight in the chest. Anyway, stop frowning at me. I don't like it. No matter what anyone else tells you, I'm the closest ally you have. Remember, we're partners in destiny.
Are you prepared for this?
Honestly, I don't know. Gerald wouldn't want this. He didn't believe in vengeance for vengeance's sake.
Indeed. You could not be more right. Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must. I'd could do this by force, you know. Be grateful then that I asked for your leave at all.
You're right. This has to come from me. And I accept your power. Help me win, no matter what it takes.
Ah, yes. You shall make a most worthy vessel after all. And now, behold all that I have discovered at the edge of time.
Okay.
Scarlet Blaze. Heroic bloodlines. Through a new pact with the Leicester Alliance, Edelgard can direct her might at the kingdom, and though it comes at no small price, her forces steadily gain the upper hand. But the kingdom does not stand idly by. Dimitri rallies the Western Lords, led by House Dominic, blood of one of the 10 elites, in a last-ditch effort to forestall the Empire.
No, brother. Anything but that. You cannot force the relic onto Annette.
Calm yourself. I've merely bade her wield it, not sent her rushing off into the teeth of the enemy.
It's all right, Father. I know I'm the only one who can do this. Just seeing the crest of Dominic and our hero's relic is going to improve everyone's morale.
It shames me to thrust this task on you, when it should have fallen to that craven son of mine.
Yes, I doubt we can expect Simon to return and wield the relic, considering how quickly he abandoned us.
It seems I raised him poorly, yes. I should have taught him how our house managed to survive this long without starving or freezing.
Don't look so sad, Uncle. I'll gladly carry the burden until Simon returns.
But Annette...
Enough, Father. Stop worrying. After all, this is nothing compared to what the soldiers are going through at the front. So many people are fighting and dying out there. Some of them my good friends. I'm not going to cower in safety while they struggle. Especially when I'm in the best position to help.
Forgive me, Annette.
If you sense any danger at all, child, promise me that you'll run. I couldn't bear to lose you.
I know, Father. So let's just all do the best we can to keep our land safe.
The nearer we get to Blayford territory, the more resistance we're likely to face. The lords surrounding the capital are the most loyal to the crown.
We have Geraint, Enid, Brennius, and Belinus. There is no telling whether these houses will choose subjection or destruction. Regardless, we cannot simply ignore them as we attempt to march on the capital. We must seize control of each of their lands and establish footholds before continuing on.
The Alliance is still doing everything we expected of them. There are no changes on that front. So as long as we continue tightening the vice around the kingdom, we're certain to fulfill your Majesty's goals.
Glad to hear it about the Alliance.
Does this mean the war will be over soon? I feel some actual motivation coming on.
Well, in that case...
Nope, never mind, motivation gone.
That was a close one, Bernadetta. You almost got yourself assigned to the front lines. As for me, you know what to do. Just put me right at the front and let me start wrecking stuff.
We shall see who does more wrecking of stuff, Caspar. I will not be letting you outshine me. Watch as I am bringing glory to Bridget and the Empire on the battlefield.
I wonder if I'll find someone worth marrying before this war is over.
Of course you will, Dorothea. You're amazing.
Enough. It's easy to let your guard down when the end is in sight, and we can't fall victim to that. Stay disciplined, and together we will take Fodlan's future in hand.
Don't worry, Edelgard. We're ready to get this done.
That goes doubly so for me. I must ready myself for the final clash that looms in the coming days.
Right then. Let's start by taking care of the enemy in front of us.
Ah, une nouvelle suggestion d'approche.
I have the most brilliant idea. Naturally, this task falls to me.
Shall we?
Shall we? We shall, yes. Ok. Bon, sachant que ça va prendre 4 bombes, c'est 3 heures qu'on est en live. On va s'arrêter là. On prendra les streams demain. Merci en tout cas à ceux qui sont passés et je vous dis à demain parce qu'il n'y aura pas de stream ce soir. Bye!